Good afternoon, student. Today I am going to teach techniques in agricultural geography. First unit of this syllabus. Any region is a part of the Earth's surface which is differentiated in some defined way from surrounding areas. And geographers identify regions based on the physical and cultural characteristics. Physical and cultural characteristics has divided into two types. Number one is these are the physical characteristics, and the second division is cultural characteristics. Now, under the physical characteristics, we can identify, or at a glance we can recognize landforms regions, climatic regions, geomorphologic regions and geological regions. And in a cultural characteristics, at a glance we can recognize population regions, economic regions, industrial regions and agricultural regions. Now we'll see the definition of regionalization. Now regionalization means it is the process of dividing an area into territorial units of complexes of uniformalities, and it is a result of set of process. Now there are some methods of regionalizations, and these methods are used in agricultural geography. Cropping patterns, crop combinations, crop concentrations and crop diversification. Now with the help of these different methods, immediately we can recognize which crop is concentrations in this particular area or which crops having different combinations. We can recognize agriculture efficiency and productivity and crop sequence analysis. Now what do you mean by crop combinations? The simple meaning, crop combination is a process of cultivating multiple crops in the same agricultural fields. This practice helps farmers to harvest more than one crop in different seasons. Crop combinations also nurture the soils and increase its fertility and offer the highest returns to farmers. The study of crop combination region institute an important aspects of agricultural geography, as it provides good basis for agricultural regionalization. The crops are generally grown in combinations, and it is rarely that a particular crops occupied a position of total location of other crops in a given areal unit at a given point of time. In India, they are growing so many crops. They are doing at a combinations. They are at a time they are growing rice with other crops or wheat with other crops. So this is known as a crop combination. Means at a time they can be farmers are growing more than one crops, and this combination is depends on climatic conditions, depends on local phenomena also. The crop combination analysis is required for establishments of relationship in various cultural characteristics. It provides good idea for agriculture regionalization. The crop combinations demarcated on the basis of statistical techniques. The study of crop combination is being realized important as it helps to study nature and specialities of agriculture. It reveals the regional tendency to grow the numbers of crops with importance and helps to consider the crops to be suggested to the farmers. It helps to find out the problems of regions and suggested the means how to solve that problems. According to James and Jones, without proper study of crop combination, it is impossible to demarcate agriculture specialities of a region. Now if we see in India, there are some areas are specialized for particular crop. Just like we can take examples of banana. Jalgaon is famous for to growing bananas, or Nasik, they are growing more grapes in that particular area. It means that area is specialized for this particular crops. And all over the India, Numbers of areas are specialized for particular crops. There are so many methods has developed to study crop combination. Amongst them, Weaver's method is more important because Weaver's has used this method first time to solve the problems of agriculture with the help of this formula. And Weaver's has used this formula: sigma is equal to summation d square upon n. D means difference between actual crops and theoretical difference, and n means the number of crops. This formula is based on the statistical methods of standard deviation. This brought revolutions in the study of agricultural geography. And Weaver's has considered different steps. And now we are going to learn about the crop combination method of Rafiullah's. He is an Indian geographer. He has introduced this method in the year 1956 to suit the Indian climatic conditions. Looking at the inherent weaknesses of Weaver's method, which tends to include all or most of the crops in the series, by which the result combinations became overgeneralized, and developed a new deviations method in his works. Though it is totally different from Weaver's method, but the base of this method is the same. It is modified methods of Weaver's and introduced new methods known as the maximum positive deviation methods. Now he has used this formula: d is equal to summation d square p minus d square n upon n square under root. Now if we see the description of this formula is that d means deviation, dp means positive difference, dn means negative difference from the medieval value of the theoretical curve value of the combinations, and n means the number of crops. Now Rafiullah has, when he used this formula, at that time he has omitted that under root because for the easy calculations. Rafiullah's statistical techniques is more accurate and rational. Therefore, it is quite popular for delineations of crop combination regions. Now, some important steps we have to consider here. Number one, convert the data into percentage. Whatever data you have, either that data is in hectare or that data is in acre. Now that data you have to convert into percentage. And if you have data in percentage, so you can use as it is. Percentage of data for all crops arranged in descending order. And third step is those crops having area less than 5% were omitted from the calculation. If some particular crops having area less than 5%, so no need to consider that crops for the calculations. Now following medieval values considered for calculations. For monoculture, Rafiullah has considered 50%. For two crops combination, he has considered 25%. For three crops combination, he has considered 16.7%. And for four crop combination, he has considered 12.5%. Now we have to solve the example with the help of Rafiullah's method. Now the example is that find out the maximum positive deviation variance by the Rafiullah's method for the following data and interpret it. Now this data representing number of crops, name of crops and percentage. Now here we have considered four different crops: wheat, barley, rice and sugarcane, and in the second column under this particular crops how many area has occupied. Now under the wheat 23%, under the barley 9%, under the rice 54% and under the sugarcane 5%. Now this data we have to arrange by descending order, and after that you have to use that formula. Thank you.